Vinegar is a natural product and has tons of uses in the home. But do you know that you can use it in gardening too? Have a look at the best vinegar uses in the garden that you must have never heard before. Clean clay pots. As these pots age, they absorb calcium, minerals, and salts from water and fertilizers, all making them look ugly. You can clean them easily using vinegar and water solution. Remove weeds on walls and walkway. Using vinegar is a great way to eliminate weeds that pop up on the walls of your garden or from the walkway. To kill them, simply spray the place with pure white vinegar. Get rid of ants. Vinegar is very effective in getting rid of ants. To repel ants, mix equal amounts of water and vinegar and spray the solution on the anthills in your garden. Keep animals away from the garden. Many animals, including common garden destroyers like rodents, moles, cats, dogs, rabbits, and deer, loathe the strong scent of vinegar. You can keep out these unwanted visitors from the garden by soaking several old cloths in white vinegar and placing them on stakes around your garden where they usually come most. Extend the life of cut flowers. You can use vinegar to extend the life of cut flowers. Add a tablespoon of vinegar and a teaspoon of sugar per liter of water. Kill weeds. Vinegar is a weed killer and can be used for effective weed control. Mix 1 liter of vinegar, a third cup of salt, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and 2 teaspoons of dish soap and spray it to get rid of weeds within 2 to 3 days of application. Vinegar garden insect spray. To create a vinegar spray that works on garden insects, combine 3 parts of water with 1 part vinegar in a spray bottle and add half a teaspoon of liquid dishwashing soap. Shake the spray bottle to mix the contents thoroughly before using in the garden. Deter fruit flies. Save your fruit crops from the fruit flies. Make a bait using vinegar. For this, you'll need a cup of water, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, a quarter cup of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of molasses. Mix it all and put that solution in an empty container or tin can and hang it on the affected fruit tree. You'll see how it will attract and trap them. Make acid-loving plants happy. Keep the acid-loving plants such as rhododendrons, gardenias, or azaleas happy with vinegar. Although its effect is temporary, you can give a quick acid boost to plants with vinegar. Mix a cup of white vinegar to a gallon of water and water acid-loving plants with this solution. Clean rust from garden tools. Vinegar can be used to make the garden tools rust-free. Just spray or soak the tools in undiluted vinegar and leave them for a few minutes. Then rinse and clean the tool. Save plants from fungus. You can protect the plant suffering from fungus and mold. The vinegar fungicide recipe is simple and easy. Add 2 teaspoons of vinegar in brewed chamomile tea and spray this on the affected plants in your garden. It's safe and organic. Kill slugs and snails. Of many uses of vinegar, this one is getting popular among gardeners. You can kill snails and slugs with the help of vinegar. Just spray it directly on them and on the areas where you spot them. Facilitate germination. To facilitate germination, soak the seeds overnight in water and vinegar solution. Don't pour too much vinegar, as adding just a few drops of white vinegar will do the trick. Not only will the seeds germinate quickly, but the probability of germination will also increase. Outdoor furniture cleaning. Outdoor furniture is more susceptible to degradation, damage, and buildup compared to the one indoors. After all, it's exposed to all the adverse conditions like rain, frost, sun, dust, and whatnot. You can save the time and effort that scrubbing will take by wiping the furniture with a cloth soaked in vinegar to clean it. Vinegar is an effective cleaner that gets rid of the buildup and germs at the same time. For best results, do this regularly. Clean bird baths. Not keeping the bird baths clean can turn your act of kindness into a disaster. The water might be contaminated by harmful pathogens, which severely affect the health of the bird. Weekly scrubbing with white vinegar keeps the bird bath in optimum condition. Also, it keeps the germs, unwanted odors, and algae growth at bay. Remove water lines. The formation of water lines in old vases is a common occurrence that diminishes the beauty of the otherwise beautiful vase. Take a half tablespoon of salt and make it paste by adding an equal quantity of white vinegar to it. Rub this paste gently on the vase and leave it undisturbed for around 10 to 15 minutes. Wipe it clean with a paper towel, sponge, or bottle brush. It's that simple. Get rid of berry stains. Harvesting berries takes a toll on the hands as they get stained. If you got a berry stain on your hands, you already know how hard it can become to clean up that stain. Use distilled white vinegar to wash your hands, as that'll get rid of the berry stains quickly and gently without making the skin dry, dull, and bruised. Deter snakes. As you already know that white vinegar has a pungent odor, and due to this odor, snakes abhor it. The best way to apply is to spray a white vinegar solution on the perimeter of your garden, and especially any entrances snakes can find into your property. Refresh wilted harvest. If your leafy greens have been lying around for some time and start to wilt away after harvest, add cold water and 2 teaspoons of vinegar in a bowl and toss the greens in that. Leave for a couple of hours and watch them perk right up. Make your alkaline soil neutral. Most of the plants grow in neutral soil, so if your soil is alkaline, try this hack. Add 2 to 6 tablespoons of plain vinegar in a gallon of water. Pour it in a watering can and water the plants. Exact quantity depends upon the pH level of your soil. You can use a pH meter to test it. Run a soil test. Do you want to check the soil in your garden without a pH meter? Here's one easy hack with vinegar. Run a quick test by putting a little soil in a container and add half a cup of vinegar to it. If you can see the vinegar is forming bubbles, the soil is alkaline. If no bubbles form, it's acidic. Remove calcium buildup from garden bricks and concrete. Most gardeners know how cleaning up the bricks could be tricky without scraping off a layer. But vinegar is an easy, natural way to get rid of the calcium and lime deposits from garden bricks and concrete. You can add 1 cup of white vinegar to every gallon of water in a bucket, and then dip a scrubbing brush to scrub the spot. After the area is clean, wash away the calcium and lime. Treat a pond. Clean a pond well before you add plants and fish to it. To sanitize the pond, add 1 gallon of white distilled vinegar to every 200 gallons of water. Leave the added vinegar in the pond water for 3 to 4 days. Then drain it all out and wash thoroughly for a cleaner pond. Turn pink hydrangeas blue. The acidity of the vinegar can turn your pink hydrangeas into blue. Just add half to 1 cup of white vinegar in every 1 gallon of water you add to dilute it, and pour it around your hydrangeas. You can do this occasionally, but beware, this trick is not for regular use. Catch moths. Tiny moth larvae are capable of consuming at least 1 leaf a day from their favorite plants. Place a mixture of 1 part molasses and 2 parts white distilled vinegar in a tin container and hang it on a tree to catch moths. Clean mirrors in greenhouse. Glasses in the greenhouse and those beautiful mirrors installed in your garden tend to get stains and dust quite quickly. Mix a 1/4 cup white vinegar, 1 cup water, 2 to 3 drops of Dawn dish soap, and spray directly onto the glass. Wipe off the dirt easily with a soft cloth or dry paper towels. Clean paint brushes. If you're spending time painting your planters or any other item in your garden, you might be too tired to clean the brushes later. To do this quickly, let the paint brushes sit in the hot vinegar for 30 to 40 minutes. Rinse well with water afterward. Heals cuts. If you've got a small cut or wound from working in the garden, you can use vinegar to heal it. Soak clean gauze in a mix of 1 tablespoon of plain white vinegar and 1 cup of boiled water. Squeeze out the excess liquid from the gauze and place it over the wound for 5 to 10 minutes. Get rid of tree sap. Tree sap often sticks on the skin while cutting trees, and thankfully, you can clear up the messy hands with the help of vinegar. Soak a cloth with vinegar and rub it vigorously against the tree sap. Repeat the process if necessary. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more such videos.